Hello and welcome back to Cultist Simulator with me, Barton. Right, now one time on. So tentative evidence, which means that we have to be somewhat circumspect for the next 10 minutes. We're still very tempted to do other things. But if we busy ourselves at Moreland's shop, maybe we'll be okay. Okay, we got some fascination there. Visions pass me with pavane grace. A window over a wood, a garden of ice, shivering sun, a woman of glass. I will return home with reluctance. Okay, so now we have a situation where we have some fascination in here and some dread in here, which, if it had been the other way around, would have cast each other out. But now they're both, again, not really an issue, but certainly something to keep an eye on. Right, next we are going to visit Moreland's shop, and we are going to pay some funds to get the book. Not just yet though, apparently. Okay, let's go with the temple wheel again. A subtle flaw, we'll grab that. We don't really use it for anything, but that's okay. Last night I came in the wood to the high jagged rock called the Temple of the Wheel. Its flank, patch of black lichen and eye signs, opened like a mouth beneath my hands, and I walked in the whispering space within. The gods who were stone, the first of the hours, are almost all gone now, but here their voices remain. Wheel, Flint, Tide, and the others without names. Okay, collect those. Again, get ourselves back in there. Get our passion going. Okay. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. Okay, so let's get our glimmering, or lesson learnt. Then let's combine those two for another lesson learnt. And then here, congregation listens closely. Okay, just a regular sermon. Nothing to see here, etc. Let's get that going again, because we will need to keep those funds coming if we are going to be visiting Moreland's for the foreseeable future. This could be an issue, especially with this about, but we'll see. And you can go there. What did we get? Congregation has donated generously, and they haven't limited those donations to the collection plate. I wonder if that that has a chance maybe to give vitality or glimmering or erudition or something like that, and that's why it's worded like that. I suppose it's possible. Okay. I found something noteworthy. Traveling at Night, Volume 2. Okay. Then we'll go straight back to Moreland's and hopefully get another book. It takes time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. Okay. So that's a book which can go here for now. This is going to be the book area here. It's let's see exactly what it is. In Odd Dream Journals of Christopher Lockley, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is the second volume. Okay, and it's not written in any other language, so we will be able to read it without a problem. We're going to grab that. We still have lots of places to find. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and the furred things crammed my mouth and swore my ears. I felt the old urge to drop to rough fours and nose around among the roots. But I remembered that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words. And at last I found where the velvet had concealed the secret, on tree bark beneath moss. I read it, then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Okay? It's such great writing on stuff like that. Always impresses me. Right, let's put you in there, keep going with that. Oh, we better pause for a second there. So we have that there. Oop. Okay, and then we can put you in there. We can put both of these here, and that will be a nice new passion for us. Okay. Then that was just a regular thing. I found something noteworthy. It is the victory of the crown. Okay. So let's actually go here, because I want to resolve this before another despair comes. Because the idea is resolve that, then the next despair will resolve that for us, and it won't be an issue. Okay, so start that. The drinks, the songs, the lights, the arching walls, the smoke blue haze, the press and sway of clothed and unclothed flesh. It will get rid of contentment, it will sort you out, then we can sort you out when we're done with that. Okay, and then this new book. Erratic accounts by one Aaron of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassin. Published in the late 19th century, and again, not written in any language that we need to learn, which is good. You're going to go in there after we've done that. We are going to back up in the pulpit and give another lovely sermon. He's on the hunt again, which means we really want to avoid some notoriety, especially with 7 minutes and more than 7.5 minutes to go on that. So contentment, yeah, will now take care of you. I purchase pleasure, a real home in the ungodly hours, and collapse into bed. Okay. Okay, so he's taking that in. All we need now is just no notoriety until he's done. And then we can breathe easy for a little while. Okay, so some dread is going to come there, but this might give a fleeting reminiscence, which will work for that anyway, I think. Yeah, there we go. Drove despair prowls elsewhere. Okay, and I'm safe for now. My adversary has not enough evidence to bring a case against me. They've found no new clues. And the tentative evidence, yes, still 7.5 minutes or so on that. Back to the Mansus. Peculiar rumour. 7.5 minutes means we shouldn't touch that really at the minute, so we should go here instead. Okay, for the truth. The velvet is strong at the well in the wood, and the velvet is the hour that keeps secrets. But now and then she lets a little secret fall, like a crumb at a feast. Last night I found a moss-clad rock written all around with the secrets of another history. I might give thanks to the velvet, but it will be wiser not to draw her attention. Okay, and we have 2 things to search out, so we'll start with you. Okay, and you're done. That was just a regular old sermon. Get that done. Oops, let me get you started over here as well. Get that passion in there. Okay, then here. My desires grow in number. It may be that they will always have pace my actions. Yeah, that was a mouthful. Right, let's work on some more health now. because we might get some incidental vitality soon, and that would kind of really work in with that. As yet, I have only the needs and desire of any other mortals, but what stirs in me? Well, right now, not much, so you can just sit up here. So we're going to do that, and then we'll work on the books, I think. So we're going to need 3 lessons learned, or whatever they're called, for this one. And it's good to get these done at earlier stages, because I will need them later on for things. The skills themselves, not necessarily, you know, tons of passion and reason, although they do come in handy still. The same with health too. Kind of just gives you that little buffer that you need. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. Okay, you're on the lookout. You've got 44 seconds. You're going to find this, which means that we've got to go back to the club again. Cultist scrap, we'll take that. Thank you. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and furred things crammed my mouth and swore my ears, and I felt the old urge to drop to wolf fours and nose among the roots. But I remembered that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words, and at last I found where the velvet had concealed the secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Okay, just under halfway through that, I realized, oh, I just read this recently, but it's so good. I decided to keep going anyway. Right, so another cut scrap for us to do as well. Then you're just a regular thing, although we do have that came of it, so maybe not so regular. Sometimes my words and those I've borrowed move my congregation beyond mere congregation to an exaltation. Right, we're not going to do that right now. I've neglected my studies, but I stand a little stronger. Or straighter, sorry. Let's get you going on that. So that's 1 vitality there. This place merits a closer investigation. St. Agnes's Hospital. Okay. Well, that's interesting because we are St. Agnes's Church, right? So we must be very close to that hospital. Well, not necessarily, because there can be within a city the same saint named after, you know, places named after the same saint. Don't necessarily have to be beside each other. But maybe because of the name we do at least have some connection with it. Right, next is going to be you. Actually, we should have done that one first because it was in the queue first, but that's okay. Then let's get the dream going again. Let's put you there so you turn there when you're done. Oh, we should have gone to the club because this needs sorting. Yeah. This is going to be worrying if it comes out with some notoriety, because that has what? Just under 6 minutes. So no notoriety. Oh, what did I just say? A devotion is drawn. Comment. Yeah, comment is one way of looking at it. Maybe if I put it really far away, you won't find it, eh? Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But you never know. You might get lucky. Right, so 5 full minutes. Can he just keep him busy for 5 minutes? That's all we need to do, right? Okay, so you can pop there, you can pop there. Got some restlessness, which will complicate this if we don't resolve it. Pop it there, move things on. Right. Displaced mirrors close to investigation. Forgotten Mithrium. Okay. You go over here with all of these. We're getting very close. There's a warehouse as well, but we're getting very close to having discovered everywhere, in the local area at least. Next, we've got some funds there. We're going to keep going with the sermons. Let's have some vitality. We'll check on this. So it has 116 seconds, which means we get one more vitality before we then have to combine those two. Run things on. Oh, we should also look for you while we're at it. So you are going to be maybe somewhere that goes down here instead. Let's see if that's true or not. And we don't want that, so let's try this. Don't really want that either. There's what we got it. In the wood beyond the walls of the mantis, a jagged rock rears like the petrified remnants of a dancing giant. I trailed my hand along its flank, over the eye signs and lichen, and the crude graffiti of the lesser wood powers, and I felt the thrumming of the wheel which it has passed. It has passed, but something continues. Okay, grab those. Then we go straight back in again. Okay. 5 minutes on that. That's still a very long time for him not to go hunting. We've got to get lucky. That's just how we have to look at it right now. That's not going to be lucky for us though. That's going to be 2 now. We're definitely going to have to get here. We might even have to get our dreams evolved. Yeah, look at this. There's the little warning. This place merits close investigation. Okay. Crocus Hill. Okay. Yep, you are the first one that would merit going down here, I believe. Now, next, let's head to the club. Put some more vitality. And then those two need to be combined. And we can sit there for now. We have some lovely funds. Get going again. Oops. Okay, sit for the minute. You're going to give us more vitality as well, which is going to be good. Oh, that became vitality. Interesting. Let's see. Let's go for here. Ooh, more vitality. Beautiful. The well in the wood is sacred to the Grail and the hour that hungers, and to the velvet, the hour that guards secrets. Tonight as I approached, it heaved with the velvet's moss, struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. It surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath, strong within me. Okay, so some more vitality. No. Right. Keep going. Yeah, this is very good. I've purchased pleasure. I wheel home in a godly hour and collapse into bed. Right, so you should be taking it to there. You still need one more though. Then tentative evidence still, yeah, not good. Almost 4 minutes. More vitality though. So you now have enough vitality to get the next one up. Ooh, but look at that. As soon as we say that, that happens. The world as it is, mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I'm sane, if that means anything. Right, so we pop you up there. It's doing that. We could get you going then. Not sure if that's just the right time for that though. Oh, hang on. Why is that not working? Oh, because you're on cooldown. Right. So let's go to Moreland's shop instead. I am a bit worried about how quickly we're going through our cash though. Especially since we're probably going to have to pay to get this done as well. Rather than use one of these fatalities, because we need them all. Or we're going to tell you we need them all at least. But there's small funds. And get our reason back there. Got that, which can pop there. Then the oldest two can be combined. Can go there. Run things on. Yeah, now we can go here. Oh, I guess we didn't go to Moreland, so I guess it didn't start. Oh, fascination. Delightful. Just what we were looking for. Okay, so you have just over 2 minutes. So you could be our savior here. We got an awareness of appetite as well. Okay. The well in the wood is never dry, but is never clear. One night it might heave the crawling roots. On another it will pulse with bright moss. On nights of the full moon its waters are choked with the fat dappled bodies of moths. Last night I saw it brimming with dark and viscous blood. Gelatinous shreds drifted on its surface. Cloth of grail matter. Okay, grab that. Right, so we're going to keep that free for you because you need to be dealt with. Right, so we did get some fascination, which is not terrible at the moment. We got the contentment, which will hopefully go with you. We then will now go to Moreland's shop. Get ourselves another book and run things on. Right, so you have just under 3 minutes to go. You've just under 2 minutes to go. The 2 minutes is the important one right now, though. Oh, because of that, yeah. This could be very bad. Okay, there's their affliction. Yeah, this could be the end of this run right now. We're gonna have to get lucky because he's gonna find both of them. There's nothing to really stand in his way and prevent him from doing that. So he's got that. He's then gonna get that, and we kind of have to just hope that he can't upgrade them. We don't have enough lore or enough levels in the Manses to be able to get a favor from 30. We don't have anyone here who can get rid of evidence for us. And then hoping that, if he gets down the evidence that it just goes away is not really a great strategy. But that's probably what we will be reduced to. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's you there. Let's go with passion because we're already in trouble. Let's get rid of you. Okay, and click that. There. Then those two can be combined. Okay, and we can go there. Let's use a health. Yeah, this kind of feels like rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic at the moment. But maybe, again, things will work out okay. So that is someone we could get, I guess, to kill the detective. But we don't want to do that either. We'll just leave him as he is. We're going to get some contentment there, which is nice. So at least we'll have a happy feeling before the end. We got our extra health. Oh, no, we got our health back, sorry. That's not our extra health. Get you. Okay, do that. Let's got this here. Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sheet. Sometimes the rivers won't clear. Okay, now this is bad because he has two things, which means it's the detective and damning evidence, because otherwise it would be three things: detective, tentative evidence, and the notoriety that he wasn't able to convert. Yep, so there is damning evidence, which is 10 minutes. If this ever reaches trial, I will be in serious danger. Even if this hunter is disposed of, another may find their notes. Yeah. So even if we paid someone to kill him, it's still not going to work out for us. So we just let things play as they do, and not really try to interfere. Well, we can't interfere, is the thing. Here, inner circle. I'm gonna pop this there because, again, we're at the point where we don't really care now. We feel as if it's coming to an end, and we're throwing caution to the wind. So sometimes my words and those I have borrowed move my congregation beyond mere concentration to exultation. Exultation, even, not exultation. The wolf despair prowls elsewhere. Good. And then here, just a regular thing, although we did actually get something more than that. Keep going there. Okay, we got that as well, which means we can now do this. Okay, at least we're going to be healthy when we go to prison, right? I will go stronger yet. We will indeed. People won't bully us in prison, hopefully. Okay, and here we have a worshipper has dreamt of St. Agnes the Red. Meanwhile, the rest of the congregation has donated generously, and they haven't limited those donations to the collection plate. Okay, we've got funds, we got 3 funds, and then we got an avid worshipper. Sometimes fervor drives lay people to devote themselves to more uncommon duties. And this one's diffusing fades. So, let's talk to you about that. My minion lacks the moth aspect and will be out of the depth. There's a small chance they may succeed. Well, may as well, right? It's probably like a 5% chance or something of it working, but wouldn't it be epic if that actually happened? So we would have given such an impassioned sermon that that person would have taken it upon themselves to go and destroy the evidence. Not in a subtle way, as someone who has moth lore would do, but in a way that makes it very clear that they were the one that did it. They're going to take the rap for it, but the fact now that the evidence is gone means that there's no case to be answered. But it's probably just going to end in just go down in flames rather than a blaze of glory, I think. Trembling ears, we'll take that. Thank you. Okay, and we'll just collect that one this time. It's on. And then we'll do it again. Get that on the go. Still got plenty of things to do with that. And here, we could do something as well. Let's go have a look around with health. Maybe we'll get another potential follower. Would be kind of nice. No reason. Let's be reasonable with the reason. You know? Okay, I could carry a man across the river now. Or strangle him. Ooh, could we strangle you maybe? Is that really... Now my mind is thinking, yeah, why don't we just strangle the detective? Because that is a terrible idea, that's why. But still my mind is saying, no, hear me out here. But no, we're gonna do this instead. There is an extensive discussion of the similarities between Elopoli's own dreams and those of Emperor Elagabalus, who Elopoli regards as a dupe or avatar for the sun and rags. The white is west of the world, Elopoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Okay. In here we have, I guess we'll just have a look at that. Should probably just have actually gone another search, another regular search. I await word. I think we know what the word is going to be. Yeah. My minion has returned, stumbling, mumbling, clumsily bandaged. They were caught in the coils of their own plan. Heal a fallen follower would talk. And some more notoriety, which doesn't really matter because damning evidence is damning evidence, right? And it still has a long time to go. Let's heal you though, because we do feel a little bad about having sent you there, and we'll use that vitality. Why not? But we can't, that's why. We can only do that for ourselves. Right, let's grab that. I walked in the woods last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and the furred things crammed my mouth and swarmed my ears. I felt the old urge to drop to wolf fours and nose among the roots, but I remembered that I will walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words. At last I found where the velvet had concealed the secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write in full. Right, that's the third time we've read that this episode, but no apologies for that. Good writing is good writing after all. Right, we've got a glimmering there, which now kind of says, ooh, maybe you should be working towards that. But no, I don't think so. Let's see though. Got an occult scrap as well. Let's find out where that goes. Not that it's gonna matter in the long run. We do have some vitality too. But now we have two glimmerings, so like passion is really putting itself forward for, hey, if you're gonna like waste your time, or not waste your time, if you're going to throw yourself into a passion, you know, to take your mind off this case that's looming over your head, maybe passion is the way to go. Actually, you know, give into that, because you know we've got two glimmerings here already. So yeah, I think they're right. Maybe What could we do with this though? We worked. Could we? No, we couldn't put you in there. Let's do this though. Let's go out again. We're going to throw ourselves into our passion in terms of study, in terms of working, instead of being involved with our sermons and the church. We're going to just focus on, manual labor, just getting back in touch with the world and keeping away from damning evidence that is going to absolutely kick our ass. That seems like a good idea. Okay, we got some erudition now. Okay. Right, so... Oh, shit, that was a book, and I didn't read it. Oh, I'm annoyed about that now. Oh, I just saw the erudition and thought, hey, did I study with my reason? No, I studied a book. I didn't get to read the book, and that makes me very annoyed. But now we do have some winter ore, which will go there. Right, so glimmerings... Right, we can get passion on there. Get 2 passion before we need to start combining. You still have far too long to go. Compassion or convenience? Better heal that guy. You're only healing him just so he can try again. Although each time we try, we actually elongate how long it stays around for, because it doesn't tick down while we're trying to get rid of it. Oh, and yeah, this is gonna be it. I think this is the end. Right, so, but let's talk to you about this. And hope he doesn't actually take it out of there. Let's keep it away from him for a little while at least, if we can. So we took the notoriety, which will keep him busy, and give us at least a chance, maybe, to get rid of it. But this is pure and utter desperation right now. Absolute panic going on now. We went out and we did our physical work. We're throwing ourselves into our passion. Oh, there's passion there. Yeah, throwing ourselves into our passion. There we go. Look. My strength attracts comments. Not all the comments are compliments. I draw my pay and leave. Okay, but we get some vitality out of it, which is nice. Vitality, you can go sit over there. Now we have 2 vitality, which again is kind of saying, hey, listen, I know you're into your passion and stuff, but we do have some physical aspects as well. Right, so Congregation of St. Felix of Shurin, maybe we want to go join another church, eh? Maybe, yeah. It's been nice being here, but we possibly want to go and say hi to another congregation. But that's not going to happen, so we're going to keep on. We're going to give maybe our last sermon, or at least prepare for it. I think he's going to take that out of here, and we're not going to be able to do anything about it. If we had healed him a little earlier, or he'd start looking a little later, we may have been able to lock it, but I think he's going to take it out of here, and that's a little bit annoying because we got to it first, but hey, what can you do? Right, glimmerings still have a little while to go, so I can start you again. You don't matter, so we'll just let you run out. Yep, it's taking it. And this is it now. Yep, gallows are ready. We tried. We tried, but we failed. But next time we're probably going to go for the priest again, because as I said, I find it interesting, and definitely looking forward to trying again. Yeah, you tried your best, Mr. the Avid Worshipper. Just wasn't good enough, but that's not your fault. We gave you a task that was very, very difficult for you to accomplish. These are crimes the state does not openly recognize. I stand accused of one of those. The Suppression Bureau holds its trial in closed court, and they are not merciful. Unless I can take advantage of a connection, I risk imprisonment. Well, actually, we're not just risking it, we're done. We're going to be imprisoned. It's unfortunate, but hey, what can we do? Like that, just because. I'll let it run on. As yet, I have only the needs and desires of any other mortal. But what stirs in me? What stirs in me is dread at our impending incarceration, I would say. Yeah, there's going to be no last minute reprieve for us. We're still going to go by things as if we were going to get out of it though. Oh, we shouldn't have done that then. We should have combined those two, but hey. We don't care, we're going to prison, right? So it goes around, then it'll go red and just count down to death. Or, sorry, imprisonment, not death. You probably will die during the prison term, though. Yeah, 10 seconds. Nothing else we can do. I've been found guilty. All my schemes end here. I must prepare myself. Yeah, that's why we built up our muscles, right? And there we go. It's the end there. Okay, bars across the sun. The nature of my crimes was vague, and the trial contentious, but there is a consensus that I have done something I should not. I wish it could have been different. I wish that I could have done everything I should not. Many hunters have specific weaknesses. Perhaps you can use those weaknesses to stop them before they bring you to trial. Okay, let's begin actually no, let's go back to the main menu. And then next time we'll begin another descent, so we can kind of see together what our options will be. Yeah, but I'm hoping for the priest again. If not, the dancer would be another one that we do. But yeah, I'm hoping to get another go at the priest, because that is definitely drawing my attention and my passion. So that's good. But that's the end of this one. I will once again recommend my playthrough of the Isabel case, which is still ongoing. Maybe at this stage, yeah, I think still at this stage, probably coming towards the end. And my playthrough of Mask of the Plague Doctor, which is definitely still ongoing. If you like this game, if you've enjoyed my videos on this, you will absolutely enjoy both of those. I can almost guarantee it. So go check those out. Thank you for all of the support that I've gotten on this series as well. It's been really nice to chat with people in the comments and stuff, and see you guys try and help me out and stuff, and get my knowledge of this up there as well. But we are going to try again, so take care out there and see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.